Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Ukrainian grain and the Russian Navy and Africa and what all of this has to do with each other. The Russian government has made the decision to withdraw from a deal that allowed Ukrainian grain to be transported to countries in Africa that are in desperate need of it. They've pulled out of that deal. They will now be blocking those grain shipments. The Russian government decided to do this because Ukraine had the just audacity to hit back in what can only be described as a humiliating failure on the part of the Russian Navy. Ukraine used unmanned naval drones to strike at their fleet. Now, the military effectiveness of the attack, it can be debated, but proof of concept is there, and I assure you that naval textbooks are being rewritten because of this. The Russian government is saying they repelled the attack. Footage exists, and let's just say I am skeptical of their claims. So, because of this, Russia has said that it's pulling out of this deal. Why punish people in Africa? Because Ukraine, conducted a military operation during a war? Because it's imperialism. To all of those people for who the last 250 days of this 3-day war have been telling me that Russia is a friend of the global South and would never engage in imperialism, Russia is now going to allow people in the global South to starve so they can annex territory. Russia's official stated reasoning is that somehow these ships were protecting the Ukrainian grain shipments. From who exactly? This is akin to somebody standing in a shop talking to the shopkeeper while holding a baseball bat saying, "Oh, nice shop, be ashamed if something happened to it." Russia's protecting the grain shipments from themselves. So this move is designed to gain leverage on the international stage and hopefully curtail or punish Ukraine by punishing people in Africa. It's worth reminding everybody that Russia hasn't got to the hard part yet. This is still the invasion phase of this little adventure. They haven't really got to the occupation part of it yet. I understand that there are segments of land that are currently being occupied, but they haven't got to the occupation phase in earnest yet. It's also worth noting the technology used to demonstrate that the Russian fleet is unsafe, everywhere, is technology that would be available to a non-state actor, such as a Ukrainian resistance movement. This war is lost. This war is lost. Russia lost. All that is being determined now is how much of Russia gets lost with it. How much waste occurs. This move by Russia, cutting off these grain shipments, it's not going to have the impact on the international scene that they believe it will. It will continue to still resolve those countries who were not participating in sanctions because they weren't involved. Well, now they very well might. A lot of them were in countries that bordered areas that desperately need this food. This is yet another bad decision in a long string of bad decisions from Russian command. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.